are, as clumsy a group of rookies as ever answered their first practice drill.
By the right flank. March. By the left flank. March. Detail, halt. Hey, hard. The war's over here. Detail. Attention. Dress right. Dress.
But just look at them a few days later. Army life has certainly agreed with them. Smart and tailored in their trim uniforms, their eyes are alert, their minds quick to respond to every command. For in the brief processing period, they have quickly become adjusted to the military way of life. Their day begins with first call at 6 a.m. And you can bet she'd love to murder the bugler.
Come on, Travers. Come on, get up. Get up, come on.
Go away.
Come on, Travers. Want to get gigged?
What did you do, stay up all night?
Listen, back home by this time I'd had all my chores done already.
Yes, it's tough to get up in the morning, especially when you have only 15 minutes to dress and be out on the field. But that's part of the job, part of the training that will make the raw recruit a real soldier.
Hurry up, girls. You're in the Army now.
She's so excited about it. She's not a sergeant yet.
Say, how do you get to be a sergeant anyway?
Just buy yourself a whistle.
Oh. Hey! What do you mean all you gotta do is buy a whistle?
I'll tell you all about it later, honey. Now I'm tired.
Hey, what is this stuff for? Hold on for reveille! On the double!
And now they are ready to leave Stable Row and move to the basic training area called Boomtown. Here in these new modern brick barracks, mess halls, and classrooms, they will work and study intensively for the next 4 weeks. A wax day has to begin at 6 a.m., for she has a lot to learn.
A lecture on military customs and courtesy, current events, and then close order drill. After that, more classroom periods, a lesson in map reading, safeguarding military information, airplane identification, military hygiene and sanitation, and then a welcome interlude of calisthenics. And finally, the inspiring ceremony of retreat.
Still work to be done, and after supper, the recruit goes to study hall. Only after the study period is our fledgling soldier free to relax. A Coke at the post exchange, a game of ping pong in the service club, or she may attend a movie if she feels like it. And many are content just to rest in their barracks or write those important letters home.
Dear folks, there's so much to tell you, I don't know just how to begin. First off, I am now a WAC. Or rather, I'm learning how to be one. The post is really something to see with its tremendous, well-kept grounds. I'm writing this letter in the service club, which is a large, comfortable hall used for all kinds of recreation. There's a big mural on the east end, which was painted by 2 enrolled women. A jukebox and plenty of room to dance. Corporal Robertson, one of the girls who painted the mural, is making a sketch of a rookie. There's such a wonderful feeling among everyone here. Girls from all over the country, some with many things to remember, but they all have a certain proudness in being in the service. Your loving daughter.
So at last, another eventful day comes to an end. A day that has brought the new recruit a step closer to her ambition, that of becoming a full-fledged WAC. Spiritual guidance, too, is part of the recruit's new life at Training Center. And on Sundays, the chaplains hold services for women of every creed and color. And personal problems are brought to the resident counselor, an understanding friend to every WAC. Morning finds the WAC standing smartly at attention for assembly. To look at them, you would never guess that only a few weeks before, they had left the security of their homes and their civilian lives to volunteer in this new woman's army. After assembly, they hurry back to their barracks to police up for inspection. Today, nothing is being overlooked. For today's inspecting officer is none other than the former CO of the post, Major General Travers. Rooms must be clean, beds correctly made, clothes and lockers arranged according to regulation.
At ease. See that your shoes are in line, your bedroll tight, your bed smooth, and your barracks bag tied correctly and the ends tucked in. Be sure your wall lockers are neat, all buttons buttoned, and no civilian articles on the shelf. See that your hair is up off your collar and your blouse buttoned. The general will be here in an hour to inspect our barracks.
We're glad to have you here, General. I hope you'll enjoy it as much as you did in the days when it was your old cavalry post.
Thank you.
The WACs are doing a wonderful job. I know you'll be impressed by the way they've caught the spirit of the Army.
I hope so. I may be the old school, gentlemen, but I feel that WACs have no place in a man's ward. Shall we get on with the inspection?
Attention!
What's your name?
Auxiliary Mary Sawyer, A602322, sir.
And your name?
Hart, sir.
Will you stand still?
But I have to salute all officers, Lieutenant.
What? Lieutenant? Doesn't this petticoat army know the difference between a lieutenant and a major general? Oh. You here?
Yes, Father. I mean, sir, I want to do my part, too.
Keep your chin up. You'll do all right.
I will now that that's over.
Hey!
After basic training, the girls advance to specialist school, and some to officers' candidate school. Here, each girl receives training in specific jobs that will fit her to replace some man in his job behind the lines. Jobs necessary to the war effort. Jobs such as those the girls learn at the motor transport school.
Inside the engine block, you have valves and pistons. At this point, you have the transmission case.
Say, what is this anyway? Well, if it isn't Stormy, preparing for her new job. Lorna's learning her job, an important one, for the Army's going to need plenty of WAC radio operators. And you, Mary, have qualified for officers' candidate school. Yours will be an even greater responsibility. And then comes one of the big days in the WAC's training, the graduation parade.